Hi everyone, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Hope you guys are keeping well. Very excited to show the brand new Huawei Mate 20 Pro. Just check out this rear camera configuration, pretty awesome. 40 megapixel main sensor, 8 megapixel telephoto, and finally you now have a ultra wide sensor as well, which replaces the monochrome from the P20 Pro. Look at the size of this. This is a really nice slim looking phone. It's quite a bit narrower than the iPhone XS Max as well, making this really easy to hold. It's got a special new surface on the back that not only is glass, but has like these lines that you can't see, but makes it grippy to hold as well. So pretty cool. New this year with the Mate 20 Pro is the brand new Kirin 980 7nm processor with dual NPU. What does that actually mean? It means fantastic photos. In my early tests of using this, I have taken some pretty epic quality photos. There'll be huge amounts of photos and video to actually come. Also pleased to say that you have stabilization now in the higher codecs, plus some very fancy options, which I'll now just run through with you. So it has the new sort of dot matrix face unlock system. Also has the embedded fingerprint sensor. It's the second version. So if we go into settings and if we just come back, you can see here you've got the wireless network, dual SIM options. It has Bluetooth 5 as well as the NFC, easy projection. Or if you're using your TV through Miracast, you can have the sort of new sort of PC mode. You've got all the various display options, and in here you've got colour and eye comfort. You notice the EMUI is far simpler to find stuff, and it looks a lot easier as well when you're trying to scroll through the different options. You can have various different customizations on notifications. That works very well. Digital balance, which is screen time management. Have a quick look at that, and it shows you how much you're using the phone and what for. You've got the usual smart assistant stuff from one-handed motion controls, flip to mute, pick up, raise to ear. System navigation. So on the system navigation, you can have gestures, 3-key navigation on the navigation dock, plenty of options there. And if you go into battery, one of the things that's right down the bottom is wireless reverse charging. So if you just put that on and then put your friend's iPhone that's got wireless charging or anything on the back, it can actually charge the other device. Reverse wireless charging, that is really neat. If you look at the camera interface, you have the various different modes here. So you've got photo, portrait, night, aperture, video, pro mode, and in more, we have all the usual slow-mo, panorama, monochrome, AR, light painting. So if you now look into the video, you have special options from AI cover, background blur, vintage, suspense, and fresh. And I'll show you some demos of that. That makes a massive difference to some of the creativity that you can do. Because of the actual wide-angled lens, you can go into what's called super macro mode. You probably did see it, there we go. And automatically you can go ultra close up, 2.5 centimeters actually. If you look at the settings, you can have shooting at 20 megapixels, you've got 15 and 13. Now that is because we're in this super macro mode. Standard resolution is 10. There's the 40 megapixel sensor as well. You've got the master AI, you've got the assistive grid, mute, timer, audio control, capture smiles. If you go into video, go into the settings in video, it's standard set at 1080p, and you have got 4K 1080p at 18 to 9 and 1080p at FHD 60 frames per second. So plenty of options there as well. Okay, so showing you some of the little tricks and tricks. So here I am using the AI color mode and video, where everything it's able, the NPU is able to identify a person, and as you will see, everything is in monochrome apart from me, which is showing in colour Not bad. That's so cool. I absolutely love that effect. And here I've got some photos. So I've gone into the different modes. That's super wide. That's going into tight using the zoom, how unfocused that is. Quality of the zoom, that's 5 times, that's 3 times. Standard shot, and if you go back again, that's the ultra wide. Pretty cool, don't you think? So this is the Mate 20 Pro. I'm gonna have tons and tons and tons of coverage on this phone. If you'd seen my P20 Pro, you'd have seen there were 300 photos in my review. I can tell you now it's gonna be a lot more with this phone. The camera on this, from some other tests that you haven't seen yet, are truly, truly wonderful. Sleek, powerful, 7nm, Kirin 980, super duper lens setup, dual MPU, Bluetooth 5, wireless reverse charging. What else? Come on guys, what else do you need? This is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Keep well.